This is Julie and I'm with Sean from Thing 12 Games, and he's going to tell us all about Click, Click, Boom.
That's right. So Click, Click, Boom is a strategic bluffing game, and it takes 5 minutes to play. So if you've ever thought to yourself, you ever want to boom your friends? This is the game for you, and it takes place in 5 minutes. There's 72 rules that I'm not going to teach you. There's actually only really two things. First off is you choose your character, and you have the cute version of your character, and then you have the boomed version of your character. So rule 1 of 2, don't go boom. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
How it's going to work is you're going to take a hand of cards, take your character, toss it down, and we're going to double check. Do we have a boom and 5 random clicks? Yes, we do. So, what was rule number 1, Julie?
Not to blow up.
Not to blow up, not to go boom.
Not to go boom.
So this plays 2 to 6 players.
Okay.
And how it's going to work is that everybody is going to shuffle and fan out their cards. Now, rule 2 of 2, don't look at your own hand.
Okay.
So you're basically going to hold it out in front of you like so, and you're going to be looking at everybody else's hand but your own.
Okay.
So how it's going to work is on your turn, you're going to ask the person on your left, choose a card for me. They're going to say, this one is totally safe, trust me.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to ask to the person on the right, and you're going to go, this is not safe at all. Go with this one over here. Trust me, you'll be fine. So the card goes down on my left for the person on my left. The card goes down for the person on my right. We take our hand and we put it down because if you hold it, you just suddenly will look at it and you don't even realize that you're doing that. So we place that down. And now, once we've gone around the table, we have to figure out now, who do we trust? Do we trust the person on the left or do we trust the person on the right? So we make our choice and everybody places it out in front of them. And on 3, we go click, click, boom, and we reveal.
Oh.
If it is a click card, I survive the round. This card gets discarded, and the card that I did not play now gets passed to the person on my left.
Oh, wow.
So what happens is that the booms start moving around the table.
Oh, my gosh.
And you can get into a spot where it's very not good for you.
Yeah.
So if you're playing with 4 people, and you don't see any booms amongst the 4 people, then where are the booms?
With one unlucky person?
They're in your hand, and that means that at that moment you really truly have to trust the people that are around you. And so each round it's less and less cards. As people boom out of the game, they failed rule number 1, which was
not to get boomed.
Not to get boomed. As it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, it gets more critical. But what's interesting here is when you boom and you go out of the game, you don't reveal what was in your hand.
Oh.
So if I had more than 1 boom and I boomed and I went out of the game, those cards are gone. And if you're not paying attention, those that are still in the game, there might not be any booms left in the game.
Oh my gosh.
So again, if you're looking at your opponent and you don't see any booms, you assume that they're in your hand. And there's situations where if you're not paying attention, you can get down to the end where there's absolutely no booms in the game. It is so much fun to watch.
Oh,
this is Click, Click, Boom by Thing 12 Games. 2 to 6 players, takes 5 minutes to play sober, about 2 hours to play drunk.
And how much does it cost?
It's $25 retail.
Okay, and where can people find it?
They can find it on our website.
Okay.
They can find it through our online store, and we work with retailers, with some retailers in the Pacific Northwest. They can find it there. But the best place to find it is through our web store.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.